Hey guys, Kishuvan here. Today I will be giving you a few tips. What tips you ask? Paper tips. Now, paper, it's very important. I think you guys already know enough about the importance of paper, so I'll just keep to the chase. Alright, so 5 tips to save paper. Okay, always think before you print. It's very easy to print something at the push of a button. I know most of you have printers at home, so press the button, paper, your work or notes, whatever is going to be printed out very easy. Okay, but always think, is it really necessary for it to be printed? Ask yourself these questions. If yes, then make sure if you print something, print it on both sides. Don't waste the paper. You're not going to submit your notes to your lecturer to mark it as an assignment. It's just your notes for your personal use. Make full use of both sides of the paper. Okay, number 2, the thinner the paper, the better. A thicker paper like 80 GSM is just going to use up more paper. Thicker paper means more papers is being used. I mean, you guys get the logic. Okay, 50 GSM, go for it. It's the best. Saves paper. You don't need such a thick paper for your own notes, personal use. Only you are going to see it. No one else can do it. Okay. Number 3, use recycled paper or recycle the used paper. Don't get what I mean? See, you guys have printed like half a page. I'm sure many of you have done that. I've done it too. Well, there's the other half and the back page. Utilize those empty spaces to the max. Okay, then if you have already used the paper to its max, recycle it. Send it to the recycling center, just like how you recycle newspapers. It's the same concept. Okay, and number 5, and number 4, be very selective when printing. As I said, always ask yourselves, if does it need to be printed? Do you really need the paper, the notes in the paper? Okay, and last but not least, you can always go digital. That's why I always ask yourself, is it necessary? Use your laptop, use your technology you have. If you have an iPad, use an iPad. You can use your phone. There's a lot of technology nowadays. You can put it to full use. Okay, use your laptop. You can always make notes. You can use the iPad. People are getting really creative in creating notes on iPads. Those are the 5 tips that you can do and you can apply in your lives to save paper. Okay, always remember 5 tips. Think about it. It's a chain. You save papers, you save the trees, you save the environment, you save yourselves. Simple enough.
Oh my God! Wow!
Alright, so that's all for me. Take care and remember, save the paper. Bye. Hello boys and girls. Today I will be giving you 5 simple tips. Okay, very simple. 5 tips only. You don't need to think so much. What? Okay, what do you call these tips? 5 paper tips. Easy to remember. Okay? Now, tip number 1. Always print the paper on both sides. Don't understand? This is example. Okay, one side, two side. Okay, two side. Don't waste the paper. Always print it on both sides. You know why? You save the paper. You must know paper is very important. Paper come from trees. Trees give us oxygen. Trees help preserve the environment. Environment very important if you want to live. Remember that, boys and girls. Save as many trees as you can. How? Save paper. Okay?
Okay.
Now tip number 2. Always use the thin paper. The thick paper, no need. Why? You're going to write, draw, color, anything. Thin paper enough. Don't need thick paper. Use the full thin paper. Use front, back. Remember that 2 tips. That is tip number 2. Okay. Tip number 3. Use the recycled paper. Don't waste paper. You draw one side already. You draw behind. Don't throw. Keep. You will have little bit space. The sides there, inside, between. Left, right, up, down. Yeah. Use all that spaces and make sure the full paper use. Color, draw, whatever you want to do. Use everything. Don't waste. Okay. Recycled paper. Used paper. Everything use. But always remember, after use, recycle that paper. Okay, you must put it into the blue color recycle bin. And tip number 4, make sure when you want to print also, you print very carefully. Don't need to print everything. Why? We have tip number 5. You go digital. Use iPad. iPad very useful. Put all your notes inside there and draw, you color, you write everything, you calculate. No problem. iPad got, laptop got, computer got, phone got. Use it. Go digital. Digital is very good for you. Remember, save paper. 5 tips. 5 paper tips. Save paper, save the trees, save the earth. I love you. Goodbye.
Bye. Have a great time.